I was just looking at a bunch of seagulls out there. They're all gathered together. Looks like they found something to eat. I'm not really sure what they're doing, but it's pretty interesting to watch them. They're all squawking and fighting over it, whatever it is. In any case, hi again. Welcome back. This week's vlog, we're going to do another photo challenge. We haven't done one for a while, so it's time that we did, I think. And I think I've got a fun one planned. At least it's fun. For any of you that are wondering why I like to do photo challenges, well, there's just a couple of basic reasons to it. First, I find them fun, really. Second, they help with personal growth. They might make you think about things in a different way, or think about shooting something you might normally not have an interest in. In any case, it's all about personal growth, and we each take it at our own pace. So, photo challenges are just a way of me pushing myself along to improve my photography. This week's challenge is a 10-shot challenge in black and white. So yeah, that's what it's about. It's about doing black and white photographs. Now, if you want to shoot in-camera black and white, or if you want to add the black and white in post-processing, that's up to you. It doesn't really matter to me how you're going to do that. What you shoot is up to you. You can pick your own top 10 list of things that you'd like to shoot in black and white, but I've got a list here, so I'll share with you mine, but please feel free to do what you want to do. I got a little cheat sheet down here. Just a minute, okay. 1, seascapes. 2, cityscape. 3, a macro shot. 4, architectural or industrial shots. 5, people or a person. 6, animals. 7, minimalist shot. 8, antiques. Yeah, we're gonna go to an antique store today. Yeah. I'm not gonna buy anything, I promise. Okay, ICM, that's intentional camera movement, or an abstract shot in black and white. And finally, the 10th shot is going to be a night shot. So if that doesn't give you the idea that we're going to be out all day shooting, it should be out, because I just told you. So, as we are here at a place called 𝐔𝐤𝐬𝐿 Beach on the Sunshine Coast, I guess you can guess that we're doing number 1 on my photo challenge, and that is seascapes. There's a little opening over here before it goes out to the open sea or down the Georgia Strait, and that is something that I thought would make a really, really interesting black and white landscape. Now, I'm not seeing a whole lot of detail out in the sky today. I was hoping to find some more, so let's just play around with it and see what happens. A couple of things that I'm going to do. First, when I frame up my shot, because we've got a cloudy day, but the light is kind of bright, we are going to expose for the brightness of the sky first today. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to hold my camera up and do the exposure for the sky. I can always brighten up in post-processing the lower part of the picture if I need to. I probably will need to. And not a lot of texture on the sea either, so we're going to see about doing some long exposure. I sometimes like doing really detailed pictures of the sea when there's a whole lot of texture in it, but when it's kind of flat and a little boring, I think if we use a long exposure, it makes the photograph a little bit more interesting. In any case, I'm going to set up and get photographing. Maybe you'll go and do the same, and then I'll post the pictures and you can let me know what you think. Okay. Hi again. So we've moved away from Soames Beach and now we're in Seascape Marsh, and our subject is animals. There's a number of different kinds of birds that habitat this little marshy area, and that's what we're going to focus on shooting today. We've got ducks and geese and pigeons, so we can take our pick, maybe try and get all of them. So a little tip when we are photographing animals in black and white: really try and focus in on just the subject. Try to eliminate a lot of distracting stuff around it. Okay. One more thing that I need to do before I start shooting here in Seascape Marsh is to change the settings on my camera. I was shooting in manual and I've changed this to autofocus. We're on continuous shooting autofocus. And as well as being on continuous shooting autofocus, I've got a polarizer on the camera because the light has come up a little bit brighter, and we'll be doing a few more shots handheld rather than on the tripod.
I woke up in the middle of the night. Na, na, na. And I wondered how you're always right. It gets me. I couldn't see what you saw in me. Ooh, na, na, na. But you showed me how to believe. Still gets me. When I look back, I can see you're hiding, waiting for a moment to step.
Okay, I think we got some good shots of the ducks. Fingers crossed that that all turns out. And what's actually captured my attention right now is some old reeds, and their reflections in the water is what's really grabbing me at the moment. I'm a little bit torn. I want to take it off of black and white. I kind of want to do that cheat, but I'm thinking the challenge really big. I'm falling back into my comfort zone if I do that, though, aren't I? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I set out to get black and white, and that's what we're going to do today. So I just have to train my eye more to see things in black and white. So I'll see if I can show you a little bit of what it is that I'm looking at here.
Na, na, na. It's like cutting a wound in a bleeding heart. It gets me. But I know that you need it all. Ooh, na, na, na. Just give me some time, 'cause I need to know that you're staying.
We are in a local we're in a local cemetery, and this is the spot I've chosen to do. We're in a local cemetery. For the minimalist shot, I've chosen a local cemetery to come to shoot the minimalist shot. A little tip for you in shooting any kind of a minimalist shot is emphasize your contrast. Sometimes the blackest blacks against the whitest whites will make the most dramatic shot. So, as I just said to you guys, we're in a cemetery trying to get this minimalist shot, and I'm not usually a spooky kind of person. That kind of stuff doesn't usually bother me, but I gotta tell you, the camera keeps shutting off every 2 minutes, and I don't know why. So I'm just going to shut it off myself now, and I'm going to try and get my shots, and we're going to try and stay respectful of this and leave people resting in peace. Now we're down at Gibson's Marina, and I came down here because this is one of the best places to get the cityscape that's on my list. And then I'm trying to take that shot down at the end because it's the best vantage point for it, and I realized there's not really a whole lot of cityscape within Gibson's, but there are some pretty fabulous boats, so that's what I ended up taking. And I was lucky, very, very lucky. When I came back, was walking back from the end of the beach, there was a lady down here and she was feeding all of the ducks and the geese, and so that one ticked off my person from my list too. It's starting to feel a little bit like a scavenger hunt. I hope you have as much fun doing this as I'm having. Losing the light really, really fast. I think the next place we're going to go to is a grocery store. Let's see what happens there. Hi, so I'm in the parking lot of the IGA, and before I take my camera in, I want to go inside and ask permission, make sure I don't get in any trouble for taking some pictures in there. So what we're going to do in there, the types of pictures we're looking for are ICM, intentional camera movement, and some abstract shots. Well, I think that went really, really well in the grocery store. As you can see, it's now night, so we're going to take advantage of this and we're going to get those night shots. But first, I'm going to go and order some Chinese food because I'm hungry. If you enjoy this content and would like to see more of my outdoor photography adventures, just click the subscribe button below. Thanks for joining me and letting me share with you my beautiful home on British Columbia's stunning Sunshine Coast. See you next week.